Hello and welcome back to another video. 2 for 2, yeah, I know, this week. Keep it going, Justin. Yes, I will. Thank you for all the love and support that you gave me in the last video. And don't worry, I'm not dying, okay? I am getting an operation overseas. I've done it before, but not this type of operation. But yeah, I'll be fine. I will still be making videos, or somebody will, on this channel, okay? In case shit goes down. By the way, if you want to know which country I'm going to, I will reveal the answer probably next week or on my Patreon, okay? So if you haven't joined my Patreon, it's just $1. You can just sign up and get all the behind the scenes stuff that you don't see on this main channel. You can support me on Patreon, that'd be great, so that I can make daily videos and daily content for you guys, if that's what you want to see, all right? If you don't use it, you lose it. So, all this gear that I bought, yeah, it should be used every day in my mind, all right? And if you're wondering what kind of gear I use to make these YouTube videos, yeah, click the link down below. You think you're learning something when you're sitting in a chair in a classroom in a university that you paid a lot of money for, but that's not really the case. I was there, okay? I was in that seat for 4 years at a university. After university, I can't remember anything that I learned when I was there. What I did learn was that if you want to teach English, you need a degree. So having that piece of paper, that university degree, was my ticket out of Canada. It was my way of escaping North America for good, and like being able to live abroad and make money, teach English, and get the visa in order to live abroad for such a long time. And if you are somebody that wants to live abroad, not travel, I'm talking about living abroad, where you want to experience a culture for more than just a week. I'm talking about like a year or more at least. I mean, it takes a long time to fully understand a culture. You don't learn what a culture is like within a 7-day span of your vacation when you're trapped inside a hotel. No, I'm talking about years. It took me years to learn what Korea was really like. And if you really want to know some stories, I have tons of stories of adventures I've had while traveling overseas. Jeez. And I am planning on traveling overseas again next month. So you're going to be strapped in for the ride with me as I go. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you want more of that. Having a university degree is one way of just getting that ticket and escape your hometown for good. I mean, there are a lot of people, a lot of teachers, we call them lifers. I know who you are, teaching abroad in Korea, Japan, or China, or wherever overseas, and they can do it legally. That was the only good thing that I got out of that university degree as I look back. Did it get me a job here in Canada? No, because a ton of us had university degrees, and there's not enough jobs or companies like to go around in Canada to apply for, unless you want to live in Calgary. United States is just a buffet of companies to work for. You can work for Amazon, you can work for Boeing, you can work for Microsoft, you can work for, Jesus Christ, like tons of like awesome companies. But in Canada, when you look at the stocks here, all you see are financial institutions. All you see are oil companies. That's it. Financial institutions, banks, and oil companies. So there wasn't really anything or a company that I was interested in working for. Especially here in Vancouver, there are no jobs, real serious jobs here in Vancouver compared to the States. I can say so much about this place that you probably would shock you about Vancouver, because you probably have this rose-tinted view of what it's like here. But yeah, maybe I'll save that for another video. If I didn't get that degree, I wouldn't have access to Korea, and I wouldn't have access to living there for so long. And when I look back on my life, I'm thankful that I did get to experience another culture other than Canada, because my God, I would have blown my brains out a long time ago if I lived here. And that's what I'm planning on doing right now. My goal in 2019 is to live abroad again. I mean, I really want to do it, but I don't want to do it like the way I did previously, where I was teaching English. because there's so much about the ESL industry that you don't know. If you're not involved, then then you don't know what I'm talking about. There's so much bullshit when it comes to teaching ESL or the ESL industry that really made me want to stop. And that's what led me to being here again in Vancouver, is because I was teaching ESL for so long. I got sick of it, really sick of it. And I kept saying to myself, this is the last day I teach. 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 It was that bad. The money was so good. And the perks, when it came to it, the job was pretty easy. The lifestyle was great overseas. But again, it adds up in my gut. I said to myself, this is not what I want to be doing with the rest of my life, for the next 10 years, 20 years. No, this is not what I want to do. What I want to do is make videos for you guys. What I want to do is travel. What I want to do is work for myself. If you're young, if you want to escape your boring hometown, getting a degree and then teaching ESL abroad is one good way of escaping all of that. So teaching English is a good way in the beginning. But later on, when you accumulate many years of teaching ESL experience like I have, I taught over 7-8 years now. I've taught them all from like little, I was a kindergarten teacher, seriously, a kindergarten teacher, all the way to teaching companies like Samsung, LG, and all those Korean conglomerates. Yeah, I stepped foot in all of their buildings. And I taught all of their managers and all that. I know, I saw a lot, and I have a lot of stories for you if you're interested in this topic. There's a lot of fun stuff. A lot of things that will surprise you, shock you. I came back to Vancouver, and I just needed to find another way to get back there, but through my own terms, my own means. Because you get really sick of teaching ESL, because it's not what you think it is. It's not as rewarding. It's not what you sign up for, what you think you're signing up for. They don't tell you this. And what you get paid is not what it shows up on your bank account a lot of the times, okay? Yeah, you're what? Yeah, it's true. So right now, I'm trying to work on my own business. Like I've foreshadowed, or I've mentioned this. I've sprinkled it here and there in my previous videos. And so far, it's a struggle. To be honest, I'm not a millionaire, no. But I am making progress, and I've made a lot of mistakes, a lot of costly mistakes, and I'd like to share some of my tips and document part of this journey that I'm going on with you guys, so that you know what it's really like. I mean, it's not what you think it is. It's never what you think it is. Never what you think it is. Climbing a mountain is not easy. All right, you're going to fall a lot of times. You're going to scrape your knees. You're going to get injured. There are days when you're going to say, I quit, I give up, I can't climb this mountain. That's what it's like, running your own business. That's what it's really like. So, yeah, get ready, because I'm going to tell you what it's really like. And yeah, I just want to hear what you have to say. I mean, just leave some comment down below if you want. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like this video if you liked it. And I will talk to you soon, okay? Bye-bye!